Let us look at next question. The next question is a battery of EMF 2 volt and internal resistance 0.1 ohm is being charged with a current of 5 ampere. What potential difference between the terminal? What is the potential difference between terminals of battery? So now question is, battery, there is a battery whose EMF is 2 volt and internal resistance is 0.1 ohm, and this battery is being charged with a current of 5 ampere. Then what is the potential difference between terminals of the battery? Say this is A terminal and that is B. So current is going in this direction. So now what is potential across these first these two terminals? So that is 2, and potential across this one equals to, because current 5 ampere is going and resistance of this resistor is 0.1, so it means that IR must be voltage across these 2 points. So IR means is 0.5, so plus 0.5, so that is 2.5 volt is the voltage across the battery. So look at next question. The potential difference between terminals of battery of EMF 6 volts and internal resistance 1 ohm drops to 5.8 volt when connected to an external resistor. Find the resistance of external resistor. So now here, and in this question I have a battery of EMF 6 volt and internal resistance, this is 6 volt and internal resistance 1 ohm. When connected to external resistor R, then voltage across this battery drops to 5.8 drop, 5.8 volt. So then you need to find what is this resistance. So whenever you are connected battery to the external resistor, some current will flow through this, and that current will be equals to E by R plus R. So E is here 6 volt by R plus R is 1, and that is R 1 plus R. That is what you want to find. So that implies I equals to 6 by R plus 1. And here the voltage across this one is now it's 5. It's 5.8. Then you can write down here 5.8 equals to, that is voltage across this resistor. Then 5.8 equals to IR. That implies I equals to 5.8 by R. So once you equate these two, this one and that one, that implies 6 by R plus 1 equals to 5.8 by R. So it means 6R equals to 5.8 R plus 5.8. That implies it will be 0.2 R equals to 5.8. That implies R equals to 29 ohm. This is what your external resistance. So now look at next question. So the next question is, potential difference between terminals of 6 volt battery is 7.2 when it is being charged by a current of 2 ampere. What is internal resistance of the battery? So now this is the battery, and internal resistance of the battery is, you need to find internal resistance of the battery. The potential difference between terminals of the battery that we found, that is 6 volt. Potential difference between terminals of 6 volts battery. So the volt EMF of the battery is 6 volt and internal resistance is R. The potential difference between terminals of 6 volts battery is 7.2. V is 7.2 volt when it is being charged by 2 ampere current. So you are sending 2 ampere current. So then potential across A and B, this is A and B, say that is C, then potential across A and B, that is VAB is this part. So this will be equals to voltage across AC, that is 6, and voltage across C and B, that is current is going in this direction. So it is plus IR. Then I is given as 2 ampere. So it is 2R. So that implies 2R equals to 1.2, then R equals to 0.6 ohm. Now look at the last problem. That is, look at the last problem. In a house, 3 bulbs of 100 watt each are lighted for 4 hours daily. 6 tube lights of 20 watt are lighted for 5 hours daily. And a refrigerator of 400 watt is worked for 10 hours daily for a month of 30 days. Calculate electric bill if cost of 1 unit is 4 rupees. So there are 3 bulbs. There are 3 bulbs of 100 watt, and this is running for 4 hours per day, and there are 6 tube lights of 20 watt and running for 5 hours, and there is one refrigerator and wattage for that is 400, and this is running for 10 hours. And we need to calculate what is electric bill for 1 month. If you run 3 bulbs, 300 watt bulb for 4 hours daily, and 6 bulbs of 20 watt and run for 5 hours, and one refrigerator of 400 watt and runs for 10 hours. If you run all these for 1 month, then what is electric bill if cost of 1 unit is 4 rupees? Cost of 1 unit is 4 rupees. So let us calculate what is the total energy consumed energy per day. So energy consumed per day by 3 bulbs is, first one is, each bulb is 100 watt, and like that 3 bulbs are there, then total wattage will be 300. 300, that is running for 4 hours. So 300 into 4, 300 watt into it's 4 hours, that is 1200. This is watt and hour, then 1200 watt hour. So you can write down that is 1.2 kilowatt hour. And next one, 6 tube lights of 20 watt and running for 5 hours, right? So 6, then total wattage will be here 1200, sorry 120. 6 into 20 is 120 into, it is running for 5 hours. So if you calculate that, this is 5 into 12 is 6, then it will be 0.6 kilowatt hour. And this is the final refrigerator, and that is wattage is 400, and one refrigerator is there, then 400 wattage, and that is running for 10 hours. So total will be 4 kilowatt hour. Then total per day total consumed energy is, per day total energy consumed is, if you add all these things, you get 5.8 kilowatt hour. Then for month, total energy will be 174 kilowatt hour. Now we know the cost of each unit is 4 rupees, then total amount will be equals to 174 into 4 rupees. So that will be 696 rupees. So this is the last problem. So let us stop here.